What's going on, guys? Regional Manager back again for the second episode of Alt Account Options. As you can see, we are on the alternate account assistant to the, and before we get into what today's episode is going to be focused around, I just want to let you guys know I am actually going to be doing a giveaway on this video. At the time of recording this, we are sitting at 46 subscribers, and I cannot explain to you guys how happy that makes me. We started at about 30, literally less than 48 hours ago. I'm so happy with the growth so far, and I'm excited to see where we go in the future. That being said, I am going to be giving away one bond to one lucky winner. If you guys want a chance to enter this giveaway and want a chance to win yourself either 14 days of free membership or 5.8 mil in-game cash, then all you have to do to enter the giveaway is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment your in-game name down below so that I know who I can give the bond to. I will be picking the winner 72 hours from the release of this video. Make sure you guys get your likes, subscribes, and comments in before the 3 days is up so that you can have your chance to win the giveaway. And without further ado, let's get into the second episode of Alt Account Options. Let me paint a scene for you. You're an honest, hardworking, old-school RuneScape player trying to make enough money for a bond. You're constantly looking for odd jobs just to try and make ends meet, even resorting to poaching local livestock and selling your spoils out the back of a sketchy-looking butcher in West Ardone. You have even stooped so low as to perform unspeakable acts. And after all that hard and albeit degrading effort, you still haven't even come close to the minimum asking price. Well, have I got a solution for you. Who, me? Yes, you sorry bastard. Introducing an alt account, a secondary account made solely for the benefit of your greedy main account for either membership or financial purposes. And today, I'm going to be showing you a little to no effort way to make yourself a dependable money-making alt that you can always count on to pay the bills. All jokes aside, this account really will make you a ton of money. Obviously, this account already has 99 fishing, albeit 18.5 million fishing XP. Let me very quickly run you through what I did to get to this point. I started by fishing shrimp and anchovies from 1 to 20 and made like 20k. Listened to Barbaric Chants long into the night while going from 20 to 40 and made like 50k. I then ran my happy ass to the Catherby shoreline and caught lobsters from 40 to 50 and made like 75k. Went to the bank for a harpoon and ran my happy ass back to the shoreline. I caught tuna and swordfish for 50 to 76 with the scenery changed to the fishing guild at 63 and made a huge 2.1 mil. Used that dirty fish money for a dragon harpoon and came to play with this psychopath. Is Brucey. And then proceeded to wrestle with these big boys for a soul-crushing rate of 1 in 5,000 each, only for them to not only rob me of my RNG for the next 10 years, but also end up being the exact same size as the normal ones. Stabbed this water endlessly until 82, but ended up making like 5.6 mil. Yet another scenery change to the bubbly water of Karen and caught these ugly bastards for 82 to 87 and made like 16 mil. Took a detour from fishing to do the regicide quest so I could come to Zulra's dirty bathwater and catch these equally dirty eels all the way to 99. Had a big ass heron take me from behind, then proceed to taunt me 3 more times. I then spent tens of hours inhaling toxic gas emanating from Zulra's ass and proceeded to make myself millions, and I mean millions, of GP. And that brings us back to current day. From 87 to 99 fishing, catching solely sacred eels, I managed to make a whopping 71 million GP. Now obviously I am past 99 fishing. I'm at 18 point something million XP. Post 99 has made me a total of 50 million extra GP. That means that since the start of this 99 fishing grind, we managed to make a total profit of 144.8 million GP. Now the best part about all of that is that I never had to leave this spot. You can stay in this single spot, just swapping between fishing spots, because all of the Zulra scales will stack in your inventory, therefore making this a very AFK and a very sustainable method. Now that's just the way that I did it. There's plenty of other ways you can go about doing this. For example, if you do not want to complete the regicide quest on an account like this, you can actually go ahead and stay in Karen and fish yourself anglerfish from 82 to 99, and that will actually give you a profit of 111 million GP, making this also yet another very viable option if you do not want to quest. Yet another alternative to these methods, if you do have a fire cape on this alternate account or decide to get one instead of doing any quests, from 80 to 99 fishing, you can actually catch yourself infernal eels. They're along the same lines of sacred eels, being that you can stay at the fishing spot pretty much indefinitely, just stacking up the rewards in your inventory. From 80 to 99, catching infernal eels will net you a total profit of 68 million GP. Because this account is so versatile in what you can actually catch and how much profit you can make, it is, in my opinion, one of the best choices to make as an alt account to make some extra money for your main account and or pay for membership. Now, with all of that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what 1 hour of fishing Zora scales looks like with 99 fishing and 99 cooking. You do get a higher amount of scales for a higher level of cooking, just so that you guys are aware. When you're harvesting the actual sacred eels, you're given a range of how many you can get. That is all determined based on your cooking level. Let's go ahead and get started on this 1 hour. Going to start at 20 minutes on the timer down there, and here's where we're going to stay for 1 hour. Coming up on the hour mark, here and right there. Okay, that is the last of the sacred eels we are going to be able to catch for the hour. I'm going to go ahead and finish chopping them up, and then we'll get a price check as to how much we made. 181k. Now keep in mind, I was not paying complete full attention to this account. That's one nice thing about it, is you really don't have to. You still make a decent amount, I guess, but the main part of this is 181k entirely in the background, 100% AFK over the course of a few days is going to make you quite a bit of extra cash. Now keep in mind, this is not one of those accounts that you make just to make a ton of money really quickly. This is something that is done passively in the background. It's super easy to make and has very little effort put in and expected from it in the future. Not only did we make ourselves 181k, but we actually did manage to get 23.8 thousand fishing experience and 26.7 thousand cooking experience. You actually get better XP rates for cooking than you do for fishing with these. However, speaking of cooking, let's go ahead and talk about that for a second. So not only is cooking going to be the second alt account option for this video, it's also going to be a pretty necessary requirement, in my opinion, for fishing sacred eels. As the higher the cooking level, the higher the return. I'm going to quickly run you guys through how much money you can make from making an account from 1 to 99 cooking. Obviously, this will require a little bit of starting capital, so you can do this journey either halfway through the fishing grind with the money that you're going to have gained, or if you have some capital to spare, definitely a good way to start this out. Now, I am going to preface beforehand, I do recommend that you guys do complete the family crest quest for the cooking gauntlets, as it will reduce the level in which you burn raw food, as well as getting at least 10% Hosidius house favor in order to use the Hosidius kitchen, which will also reduce your burn rate pretty dramatically in conjunction with the cooking gauntlets. While you can still do this without both of those things, I would strongly recommend getting them, as they will definitely increase profit. So starting out, you're going to want to cook shrimp from 1 to 15 cooking. This is actually going to end up costing you anywhere from 2 to 3,000 GP. Now keep in mind, all of these statistics are based on the prices of the GE values at the current time of recording this video. From 15 to 30, you're going to be cooking raw trout. Now trout is going to lose you roughly 7 to 12k. And from 30 to 61, you're going to be cooking tuna. This is where you're finally going to turn a profit. You should roughly make anywhere from 90 to 100,000 GP. When you switch to lobsters at 61, you'll actually no longer burn them, which means from 61 to 76, you'll make a solid profit of 611,000 GP. From 76 to 82, you'll be on swordfish. 76 is also the level where you'll stop burning them, so you'll turn a profit of 426,000 GP. Switching to monkfish from 82 to 84, you'll make yourself a nice 290k. Last but not least, you're going to go from 84 to 99 cooking with raw sharks. This is going to give you a whopping 9.8 million GP. And in total, from this route to 99 cooking, you're going to profit a total of 10.6 mil. And once you get to this point, if you did choose to make the fishing alt, you will be ready to go to sacred eels. That is, unless you plan on making this a cooking alt. Now, at the time of recording this video, the most profitable fish to cook is actually raw sharks. So, as I'm sure you guys have guessed, I'm going to be doing an hour of cooking raw sharks with 99 cooking. Therefore, I won't burn any of the sharks, so it'll be as many as I can cook in 1 hour, and we'll see what the profit margin actually is. I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking when the timer says 55, and let's get it. And that is going to be the end of our cooking for the 1 hour. Let's go ahead and take a look at how many we cooked, how much we bought them for, and how much we're able to sell them for to see how much money we actually made. We were able to cook 1,326 sharks over the course of that hour. So we bought all of our raw sharks for 556 GP each. As you can see here, we ended up spending a total amount of 737k on the raw sharks, and then we were able to sell the cooked sharks off for 770 each for a total of 1,021,000 GP. Overall, overall that gives us a total net profit of 284k, which actually ends up being a little bit better money per hour than fishing sacred eels. However, even though it was more money per hour, it does require quite a bit more attention, as you do actually have to click on the screen every time 28 pieces of food have been cooked. During that 1 hour of cooking raw sharks, we actually managed to get ourselves 278.5 thousand XP in cooking as well, which is insane if you're going for that post 99 experience. That is going to call it for today's episode of alt account options. I hope you guys enjoyed this switch up from last episode with a little bit more obtainable methods, as well as a lot less effort into the accounts. Keep in mind, these accounts are not meant to be made to make very quick cash. It is something to make a pretty decent amount of money on the side while continuing to play all of your other accounts at basically full attention. If you guys have made it this far, please consider giving the video a like, as it will not only help me out tremendously to know that you guys are enjoying these videos as well as growing the channel, it will actually help enter you in to win a bond. I have some fun plans for next week's episode, so if you aren't already subscribed, feel free to do so that you know when I upload the next one. And if you feel like watching more of my content, click the link down below to go to my channel and check some of my other videos out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. This is Regional Manager, and I'll see you guys in the next video.